Welcome to Sören. In this video, you will learn how to test end-to-end processes in Sören. In Sören, an end-to-end test is defined as a chain of test cases which must be executed in a strict order from start to the end. To create an end-to-end test in Sören, go to the test plan overview and either create a new test plan or open the details of your already existing plan. In this test plan, you can create an end-to-end suite. This suite is designed to represent one specific process that you want to test. In your suite, you can now add the test cases which represent the desired process. You can rearrange the order of the test cases in your suite by using drag and drop. Since the goal is to test a whole process comprised of multiple test cases, the iterations of test data are defined across the different test cases. You can map parameters and define test data for the whole process by clicking on the button Map Parameters in the end-to-end suite. Here, all the test cases of the process and their parameters is displayed. You can create a new end-to-end parameter by clicking on the overflow menu of any parameter and selecting Create a new end-to-end parameter. After naming and confirming the creation, the new end-to-end parameter now shows up at the top of the list. If you want to create a parameter which is mapped to another one, you must select the option Map to from the overflow menu of another parameter. Once you have completed the mapping, you can close the form and click the button Open Parameters on the end-to-end suite. In this form, you now define the test data with which you want to execute your test case. At the top of the form, you can see the mapped end-to-end parameters you have previously created. End-to-end parameters only need to be defined with a concrete value once to be included in every test run. If you want to run the same test cases with different data, you can add and remove additional iterations. Each iteration of each test case can also be assigned to a different tester. To add a new iteration, click on the button Create New. Then fill in the field name and confirm it by clicking on the button OK. Your created iteration was added to the form, and you can now add values for your parameters. If you want to remove an iteration, simply click on the button Remove End-to-End Iteration and confirm the deletion by clicking on the button Yes. For the parameters where the data cannot be defined before the test run, you simply leave the value empty and still map the parameter according to your process. Sören will then allow you to enter the value during the test execution and from then on use the value in all instances where this parameter is used. By clicking on the Close button, you return to your end-to-end suite and can now continue with the execution of your test cases. Because an end-to-end suite is supposed to display a specific process, the test cases are arranged in a specific order and can only be executed in this order. The test case which can be executed is always highlighted and the only one where you can find the Run button on the test case card. During the execution of a test case, you mark the result of each test step, put in values where you decided to leave a parameter empty during the definition step. In the end-to-end comment, which is displayed continuously throughout the process, you can leave information for another tester. In the end, you can close the test run. If you must interrupt the execution of an end-to-end test, you can reset your chain to any previously executed test case. Add pickup where you want. All parameter values will also be reset to that test case and can be re-entered during the execution. If you have defined multiple iterations of test data for your end-to-end test, you can swap between the iterations using the drop-down element on the end-to-end suite. Each iteration has its own progress and data for its execution. You have now learned how to test end-to-end processes in Sören.